Luke on the trucks. Luke had been very naughty yesterday. Luke had been very naughty for 3 days, and now for 7 days he is stuck in the sheds feeling miserable. I want to get out of the sheds, he said. Now no one will see my double. Now no one will see my 2 tenders anymore, he said. Just then the Fat Controller arrived and said, Luke, if you behave well, I will let you out again. Great, I will behave well, said Luke. And Luke, he said, there's some trucks for you to take to the forest, and be careful with them. Yes, sir, right away, sir, said Luke, and Luke puffed away. He was ready at last for his goods train, and was ready to be on time. He arrived at the yards, and there was Smelly. Hi! And there was Smelly. Hello, Luke, said Smelly. How are you doing? I've heard that the Fat Controller has told you to be a good engine. Well, yes, said Luke. I've been kind of naughty, so he let me out. Well then, said Smelly, look what Mavis has got for you, said Smelly. So be prepared. She and the trucks might be troublesome. Oh, who knows, grunted. Oh, who cares, grunted Luke. Just get on with your job, you smelly engine. Well, I beg your pardon, said Smelly, and Smelly puffed chip, and Smelly didn't know what to say. Oh, I'm sorry, said Luke. Well, it's all right, said Smelly, and Smelly puffed away. And there was Mavis, shunting his trucks for Luke. Luke was ready in time for his goods train, while Mavis is shunting it for him. There are your trucks, Luke, said Mavis, so goodbye. And Mavis trundled away. Luke was ready at last. He was coupled to his favourite. Luke was ready at last. He was coupled to the train and puffed away to the forest. Luke was ready in time and was ready to go up the Grand Canyon. And the signal also changed the points, and Luke was ready at last. He was up in a flash and was ready to go. He hurried along the line. And with that, Luke was thinking about it so, and was ready to be on time. When he arrived up the hill, the trucks were too troublesome and too heavy. Luke didn't like this. Oh, said Luke, but I'm strong. Luke, and he was right, but he was a little bit wrong. Luke was wrong though. He wasn't strong enough. His 2 tenders were holding him back, but Luke didn't realize this. He tried his best, but it was no good. And there was Stanley. Hello, said Stanley. Do you need any help? No, thank you, said Luke. I'm fine. And Luke puffed away. As you say so, said Stanley. Luke was ready in time. The trucks were too heavy his trucks were too heavy and they were too strong for him to carry on with. Luke was nearly out of breath and was determined to make it there to his last breath. Okay, said Luke. Luke was ready in time. He caught up the bridge, and with that, suddenly his brake van snapped and fell down. There, Stanley saw it too, and there was Luke's brake van going too fast and there was Emily as the brake van bumped into Emily. Ow, said Emily. Does not belong to Luke, she said, and she went to find him. Luke was nearly down, but was searching for his brake van. And there was Emily. Emily found it too. Luke, she said, your brake van. Oh, thanks, Emily, said Luke. And with that, the guard coupled the brake van to the goods train, and it was coupled again. At last, Emily decided to ask Luke a question. Luke, she said, do you need any help? Yes, I do, Emily, said Luke. Emily pushed and pushed, and at last they've reached the top. Thank you, said Luke. Thank you, goodbye, said Luke. Well, peep, peep, whistled Emily. Goodbye. And Luke finally made it up the forest. I can do it, said Luke. And finally he was at the forest. And the forest is where he was going to take his goods train to. At last he will finally hear the birds tweeting and singing, and at last he made it there. Luke enjoyed it, and was starting to feel relaxed. Everyone enjoyed it, so did his driver and fireman, but it was time to go home. Later, Luke was talking to the other engines about how good he has been. When the Fat Controller arrived, Luke was kind of worried. Oh dear, he said. What will he say? He will think I'm naughty? What have I done wrong now? Is he really going to take my tenders away and turn me into a tank engine, and then take my black paint away and paint me yellow? He said. But the Fat Controller wasn't cross. He was smiling. Well done, Luke, he said. You have done a very good job. You are a fantastic engine. You deserve to keep your 2 tenders and your black paint too. Luke smiled, and with that he is now on a really useful engine.